Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And before I even get started, in yesterday's video I said XRP can possibly hit $5 by Christmas. And right away, people were like, no, it can't. It's never going to happen. A lot of naysayers out there. Well, if you look at the chart from back in 2017, XRP was sitting around 23 cents going into December. By the 23rd of December, XRP was well above $1 already. It 3x'd in a matter of 3 weeks. We are in alt season, and things can turn around very fast for XRP. I'm expecting a massive run up, so $5 is absolutely possible by Christmas. But right now, XRP is trying to find its bottom. It looks like the bottom is going to be around $2.28. I'm expecting us to start to move back up. But XRP is not the only cryptocurrency tanking out right now. Look at Bitcoin. It's because of what Jerome Powell had said. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But the one thing everybody has to pay attention to is Bitcoin dominance. Once that really starts to break down, we are going to see things turn around very fast. We're going to start to see money flowing out of Bitcoin into altcoins. It happens every single cycle. And you see it right here. First, the Federal Reserve has cut interest rates by 25 BPS. And right away, people are saying, here comes more inflation going into 2025. Other people are more optimistic, saying that inflation can possibly slow down. Jerome Powell said it's going to take at least 2 years to get inflation under control. You know, the Fed causes inflation and then pretends to be fighting inflation. But this is what was devastating, and this is what tanked the market. Take a listen to what Powell said here.
If I may, speaking of assets that have been buoyant, do you see any value or benefit in the U.S. government building a reserve of Bitcoin?
We're not allowed to own Bitcoin. The Federal Reserve Act says what we can own, and we're not looking for a law change. That's the kind of thing for Congress to consider, but we are not looking for a law change at the Fed.
Here's the way I look at it. Jerome Powell told people what they need to hear instead of what they want to hear. You know, Jerome Powell thinks this whole idea of a Bitcoin reserve is stupid. And I'm sure Trump thinks the same thing. You know, most of the Bitcoin mining is controlled by China. That's a major red flag for someone like Trump. But beyond that, what's the purpose of the US government holding Bitcoin? If anything, stockpile gold. Go back to a gold-backed system. End the Fed while you're at it. That's the way I look at it. Powell had stopped speaking after the Fed cut 25 BPS. The market has dumped. And it wasn't just crypto, it was the stock market as well. Everything instantly went red. And that's how real-world events play a factor on your investment. Like I said, things can turn around at any moment. Some things will be very bullish and all of a sudden the market turns green. But sometimes things are not bullish and the market turns red. What do you do when the market turns red? You either buy the dip or you do nothing. The only time you lose in crypto is if you sell. And anyone selling XRP right now is going to miss out on an epic run. Wow, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse himself confirms Bitcoin was just an experiment. Take a listen.
XRP and the performance of XRP compares with Bitcoin. Bitcoin today, as was said earlier, Bitcoin in many ways has been a successful experiment, but not when it comes to payments. the throughput of Bitcoin, both in terms of to confirm a transaction, often can take an hour. I think Tavis said earlier, you're not going to use Bitcoin to buy coffee unless you want to wait there an hour for it to confirm the transaction. And then the transaction cost would be pretty high. So your Bitcoin.
And that's why I always said there's not going to be mass adoption for Bitcoin, because who's going to transact in it? Imagine going to the store or going to Starbucks. You're in line. You just bought your coffee and now you're holding up the line waiting for the transaction to go through. And the transaction fee would be more than the coffee you're buying. Nobody's going to adopt Bitcoin for payments. And anybody holding Bitcoin, they will get tired of holding it, because eventually this market is going to change. The path forward for Bitcoin is to be tokenized on these other networks. It's going to end up being tokenized on the XRP ledger. That will bring utility to Bitcoin. You'll be able to actually transact in Bitcoin over the XRP ledger, over other networks as well. Stop panicking. Bitcoin pumped to $108,000. Soon, ETH will start a mega rally towards 5K, then $10,000. After that, we'll start flowing into altcoins, and mega alt season will start with 10x pumps. Don't get shaken out by the whales before the start of the epic bull run. That comes from Ash Crypto. I see a lot of people urging people not to sell all day long all over X. Because if you sell now, you're going to be buying right back in once XRP starts to pump, with that fear of missing out. People are going to be FOMOing into XRP very soon. And Crypto Reviewing put this out, and I thought it was a great post because it sums up where we are right now. Why are altcoins still not pumping? Bitcoin is at 105K. The answer is simple: Bitcoin dominance. All we need for alt season to begin is a Bitcoin dominance reversal. Right now, it's at 57%. The 60 to 65% region was my max target range for Bitcoin dominance this cycle. And 62% dominance was actually hit just a few weeks ago. So technically speaking, a reversal has already begun, down 5%. That's why many altcoins have recently pumped 2x, 3x, 5x, etc. But we are still waiting for a significant drop in Bitcoin dominance for confirmation. Once Bitcoin dominance fully reverses, hundreds of billions of capital will flow down to altcoins. 2x, 5x, 10x, and higher returns on quality altcoins in a matter of weeks. That's exactly what we will see. It's what happened in every previous cycle. And that's why I'm always telling you, right now, do nothing. We are still waiting for XRP to do that parabolic run similar to 2018. Everybody's still comparing this run to 2018. That's why when I said there's a good chance that XRP will be at $5 by Christmas, that can actually happen. That's how fast this market can turn around. Richest people you know could be XRP holders. I think the richest people are going to know in very soon are going to be XRP holders. Because once this run happens, you're going to see new millionaires in this space. And you can become the first multimillionaire in your family if you hold XRP. Now, is it going to happen in this cycle for some people? Who knows? I don't know what people hold when it comes to XRP. If you go by what people are predicting, if you're being conservative, a lot of people say $10 to $12 is now conservative for XRP. Other people are still calling $20 to $30 for XRP. RLUSD is now live. It has not gained any momentum really yet. We're still waiting to see how much value that will bring. Can XRP hit $40 to $50? A lot of people think that's going to happen. Other people are giving much bigger predictions, 3 digits plus. I want to see what happens with RLUSD. I still think January is going to be very bullish for XRP as well. You got to remember that Ripple versus SEC case can be over very soon. That could be another catalyst that sends the price higher. And that's why I said in that video yesterday, XRP at $33 takes the #1 spot away from Bitcoin. And if that happens, crypto will change forever. Lawsuit reveals crypto pause letters issued by FDIC, choke point 2.0, XRP and Ripple. And so we know the FDIC was telling the banks to stay away from crypto. Think about that. Soon, they're going to be urging these banks to get involved with crypto. That liquidity crisis is coming. What's going to prevent that liquidity crisis from happening? On-demand liquidity, XRP possibly. But even the banks getting involved with crypto, that could open up a lot of options at the banks. You know, all of a sudden they have a lot of new, customers coming through the door and investing in crypto through the bank. That would onboard a lot of people that have not got into crypto yet. People that have been in crypto for a long time, they know how to buy and sell crypto. But there's a lot of people, normies out there, that will have to go through the bank. Other than that, they will never see the value in crypto. But the FDIC telling the banks to stay away from crypto, that should be one more reason for you to want to invest in crypto. And you know, the FDIC was the ones talking about bail-ins at the bank. Think about that. So if there's a massive liquidity crisis and a handful of banks all collapsed at the same time, the FDIC cannot make people whole. These are the same people telling you not to invest in crypto and telling you that the banking system is safe. They want you storing your money at the banks instead of putting your money into crypto. I want to see what happens because I still think there's going to be a bank consolidation ahead of CBDC. Ouch, trader sells 10,000 XRP for 100 RLUSD, losing $27,000. And this is why I said, there's people out there that just have to be first to hold RLUSD. But why the hell would anyone buy $100 worth of RLUSD for 10,000 XRP? RLUSD is never going to be worth more than $1. You can just go and acquire it at the exchanges for $1. But people had to rush out and be first to get a hold of RLUSD. It doesn't make sense to me. And that's how I know a lot of people are not going to make it to generational wealth, make it to financial freedom. You got to have a game plan. You got to have patience. You cannot be emotional as a crypto investor, not just an XRP investor, but a crypto investor. You got to leave your emotions at the door. And when you see something like this happening, where XRP had a massive dip back down to $2.34, you got to be able to hold through that without panicking. Too many people panic in this space. I see it all the time. People DM me all the time on X. What do you think I should take profit right now? A friend of mine told me the top is in for XRP. I know a lot of these people are newer investors, and I try to tell them, listen, alt season has not fully begun yet. Once that Bitcoin dominance breaks down, that's when we will see the real price moves on these altcoins. And that can happen. That could start to happen right now. That's why I always tell you, go and look at the Bitcoin dominance more than you look at the price of XRP or the XRP chart. because that's all we're waiting for to happen. Once dominance breaks down, XRP is going to have an epic run. But until it happens, stay patient, stay positive, and we will get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.